7 medieval myths you still believe, but shouldn't. Think the Middle Ages is all knights in shining armor, flat earth theories, and dank castles? Spoiler: most of what you know could be totally wrong. Stay tuned as we bust 7 popular myths about medieval times that will leave you questioning everything about this fascinating era. Contrary to popular belief, most educated people in the Middle Ages knew the Earth was round. Scholars like Thomas Aquinas and university lectures often mentioned a spherical Earth, a concept widely accepted by medieval astronomers and even sailors who navigated by the stars. While castles weren't luxury resorts, they weren't the dim, freezing nightmares often seen in movies. Nobles used thick tapestries, roaring fireplaces, and cozy furnishings to stay warm and comfortable. Castles were functional, but also reflected wealth and pride, often designed as a symbol of power, not despair. Many think medieval peasants had no joy in life, but that's not completely true. They worked hard, but they also had festivals, dances, and time to socialize. Hygiene wasn't as great as today, sure, but public bathhouses and basic cleanliness practices kept some dirt and disease at bay. Knights may be romanticized as shining symbols of virtue, but the reality was more complex. Some knights upheld strict chivalry codes, while others were mercenaries or war-weary soldiers who often broke the same rules they preached. Their behavior wasn't always as honorable as legends suggest. The term Dark Ages is misleading. The Middle Ages saw incredible innovations like the mechanical clock, the windmill, and even the first universities. While not as dramatic as the Renaissance, the period laid important groundwork for modern science and technology we benefit from today. Life expectancy in medieval times was lower, averaging around 35 years, but this included high infant mortality. If someone survived childhood, they had a much better chance of living into their 50s or 60s. The elderly were respected in society, showing that some people lived longer, full lives. Think witch trials were a medieval pastime? Think again! The infamous witch hunts actually peaked after the Middle Ages, during the Renaissance and early modern periods. During the medieval era, accusations of witchcraft were rarer and often dismissed as superstition by the church. And there you have it, 7 myths about the Middle Ages completely shattered. History is so much more fascinating and surprising when we look past the cliches and Hollywood tropes. If you loved learning these truths, hit the like button, share the video, and subscribe for more myth-busting history adventures.